Hey,
Train station.
back. The weekly show, live from the Bronx, baby. We are back. Uh, we got a dope lineup. Some guests that like are official in the entertainment industry, and I'm just glad that they can take a little time out and make it here so you guys can learn a little something about stick to itiveness and perseverance and how it makes you successful. I'm Kenny Warren. I'm your host. My co-host is Chablis Quarterman. Waiting for her to come on. I know she's probably chasing her little boy around the apartment, so y'all be easy. We got a couple other people that come here with us every week. We got Tino, hashtag Romero, who kills them with the puns. We call him the Punisher, and he has a pun of the week every time. If you follow him on Facebook, you'll see that he's 100 like Punisher. He hits them every day with different puns. And then we got Camille Theobald, who does the recreations, is what we call them. But what she really does is makes fun of Karens, and we appreciate that. We appreciate that. We need more of that, y'all. We need that. You know, those are the people that we know that they know that Black Lives Matter. You know, even before the pandemic. What's up? What's going on? It's good to see you, Mugga. What's going on with you?
How you doing, Kenny? Not much. Glad to be here finally. I figured it out.
Okay, that's beautiful. Okay,
Yeah,
there's
supposed
my
to be here
co-host.
last night.
There's my star, Tino,
Hi,
hashtag
guys.
Romero, and Chablis Quarterman. What's up, y'all? How was your week?
Hi.
It was good. It was good. I started my keto.
All
Keto.
right.
Tell me about
Yeah.
that.
Started my keto. So basically, it's like Atkins, right? So it's low carb living. And once you remove the carb middleman from your diet, your body starts running on its own fat and you just shed weight. It's awesome. So if I can stick to it this time, that'd be cool. Because I've tried it about a dozen times.
We were just talking
I want to make
to-
it. My lifestyle is so hard. I'm so like pizza, pasta, like those are the staples in my diet. So and cereal, like to revamp that, I have to reprogram myself. So I'm trying. I straightened my hair for y'all.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. My
Yeah.
friend said I look like the Joker.
He answered just like a man. He said, "Oh, okay." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
He was like, I didn't
did.
even notice. You're
It
welcome,
looks nice.
Kenny. I'm
I didn't see it
trying to be
before. It
pretty
looks
for you.
good.
Thank
So
I
you.
like the highlight.
what's going on with you,
Thank you.
Tino? How was your week?
Hi,
Can you hear
Tino.
us?
Tino.
You can't hear us.
Tino?
Yeah,
How
You can
how was
hear.
your week,
you
Tino?
can't hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
No, we thought you couldn't hear us.
Tino, ¿qué
What
te
the hell you
pasa?
doing?
Can you
No,
guys
we're
hear
here.
We setting it up with me?
Woo!
I mean,
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I was
we
just trying to like find a
trying to
good
see how your
reception.
week was. You know, it's the weekly show. So first thing we want to know
Oh,
is
my week. Oh yeah, my week been, topsy turvy. You know what I mean? The ups and downs, trying to figure out what's going on with life. I'm back in the workforce, so just trying to
Woo!
like
Making that
keep
money.
things going.
the
Do
workforce.
you
What
miss
Huh?
kind of work
unemployment
you
though?
doing?
Oh, I work at a liquor store now.
Where you at?
Hook us up.
Yeah,
That's not bad.
yeah. Yeah, that's a good gig.
Yeah,
They
where's
trust me
the,
because I don't drink.
That's a
So
good quarantine gig.
Oh, you don't drink, Tino?
yeah.
Wow.
Nope.
That's perfect.
so what do you do?
Wow.
You know.
Deliver?
No, I do the inventory. I just, count what's not there anymore. So, yeah, it's just pretty much inventory. So I've learned a lot of like names of liquor names. I've sent Chablis all the Chablis bottles that I had at the bar.
Popular
More to
around.
come, Chablis.
Man, that sounds exciting.
That sounds exciting.
Yeah, it is.
It sounds exciting for somebody who doesn't drink. It's like the first time I went to Amsterdam, I didn't smoke. I was like, why am I going to Amsterdam? What a waste of time.
Exactly.
People always like, you wasting a trip.
What was you doing over there?
Stand up. You haven't been there yet, Virgilio?
Oh, that's right. A few people were
Yeah.
going over there. That's
That was the
right.
spot for several years. I've been like 4 times over the
Oh,
last 10 years or so. Mm-hmm.
oh, that's nice. Well, we
It,
might
re-
as
it
well.
really is
That's
beautiful.
my favorite city. I love it. I love it so much.
Yes, I thought my favorite was London until I went to Amsterdam. I was like,
It's just free. Everyone's on a
tug of war.
bicycle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's happy. They're very progressive. You can kill yourself
And they're
if you want with
relaxed.
euthanasia. It's beautiful.
Yeah, they're relaxed.
Yes.
Well, we might as well get on. Let's get into a little bit of some stand up from Mugga Phoenix right now. Let's go ahead and this
I
is
don't
her.
know what you're showing.
This is Mugga at the
Woo.
Apollo. So pay attention.
What is this? Oh my God. The 2016. I'm afraid.
Yes.
What is this? There's no audio. Wow, that was 4 years ago. I was so chunky.
Here.
Did you hear that, Tino?
Yeah.
He said, are you working?
No. I'm just trying to find the right Wi-Fi. So I'm upstairs.
Okay.
I went from the basement to the first floor. So
Other way.
moving
I
on
hear
up.
you.
Found out
But I'm
thugs
ready
don't
for this
pay
clip,
bills.
man.
They don't pay no bills. First of all, a lot of them nowadays ain't even thugs. They just thug byproducts. A lot of them think because they look a certain way that makes them a thug. Wearing their pants off their ass. That don't make you a thug. That make you a fool. Pull up your fucking pants. Some of them think because they wear Timberland boots that makes them a thug. Those are work boots. You don't work nowhere. You didn't lay no bricks. You didn't put up no sheetrock. Put on some shoes to go with the shit you did today. Put on some hush puppies and shut the fuck up. You don't have anything to say, son. I don't have big titties either. And I had a guy try to make me feel bad about not having big tits. He complained, talking about, oh, yo, titties are too small. You need a Wonder bra, make your tits look bigger. I said, you need a Wonder condom. Make your dick look bigger. Oh, I wonder where he got that from.
Oh my God. That was excruciating.
She said that at the Apollo.
Jenny, how did you get that?
I just Googled
That was
Mugga
hilarious.
Phoenix stand up, and it was.
Oh,
I said, let me go at the Apollo. Let
you
me
know
go
what's
at the
crazy?
Apollo.
Well, did you work on it with? Hey, Alex.
Hey,
Did
what's
you
up?
work on it before?
Hi,
What's up,
Alex.
everybody?
Carabano.
No.
What's up, everybody?
Because they don't tell you that they
Chablis,
don't hear it.
Mugga,
They just
Kenny.
tell you they can't give it to you. I'm like, okay, I didn't know it was out there. Fucking chunky. That's funny.
They had a few of
Hi,
them.
Alex.
What's up?
How you doing?
Carabano.
Carabano. What's up, everybody? I don't mean to interrupt.
Congratulations. Hey, Tino. Congratulations.
Yes.
I saw you.
Nice,
I know you.
Salute.
You know.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah. We was talking to Mugga. She was just it was a clip of her doing stand up, and she was saying that she had been over in Amsterdam and London, and she's been some different places. What some places that you've been to
For stand up or just in general?
for stand up?
Oh, I went to Seychelles, and it was like an African island.
Wow.
That was amazing.
Wow.
With Tony
That's
Woods.
crazy. Africa, off the coast of Africa.
Yeah.
The beaches and everything. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, that was pretty. It was one of those gigs where you're like, why are they picking me? I'm not that funny. I think they made a mistake, but you have to just say yes. You know, you're like, all right, I'm ready.
That's dope.
But yeah, that's
I think you're the first person I've heard that's been there for comedy.
That's dope. And I met locals, and we're still friends to this day. When they visit New York, we like hang
That's
out.
awesome. That's awesome. Nice.
So Mugga, how long you been doing comedy?
Watch your mouth. Watch your
Wow.
mouth. 20-something years. I'll say that. 20-something.
And what made you want to get into it though? What got you started?
It's crazy because I got into comedy on a dare from another comedian. You know Will Sylvance?
Yeah.
He was a friend of mine. I used to work in the body shop in the Village. back in the day, and he was a customer. So he would come in and start talking to me, and then he invited me to the Uptown Comedy Club in Harlem, which is like the only spot we had for urban comedy at all, anything.
Yeah.
So I would take the train up there to see him. And he was like, you know, you're pretty funny. You should try it. I was like, try it? I'm not doing comedy. I'm funny personally, interpersonally, but I didn't think I could do it in front of people. And I think I started on a Super Bowl Sunday. So the club was packed, all to wall, mostly women. And you had to perform every Sunday for 3 Sundays straight to get over. So from that day on, and then, you know, prior Sundays after that, I got consecutive standing ovations, and I've been doing it ever since. Yep.
Wow.
Long
That's
time ago.
cool. It's big time.
1990 something. Yep.
That's impressive.
And then the acting. That's the you know, you got your Deion Sanders thing going on. The
Acting was first. That's what people don't know. Comedy was second. I've been an actress since I was little and a dancer, but comedy started first and propelled me into the business more. But I was always an actress first. People don't know that. Yep. So, comedy is my mistress.
Oh.
Did you do mostly theater?
No, film and television. I've done some theater as well, but film and television are my
I know you've been on Orange is the New Black.
Makes you a better comic.
You've been on the first Purge, and we got a clip of that. We're gonna go to that right now.
Me and another bandana, right?
Everybody gotta have they stilo.
Crazy movie.
It's so scary.
That's my girl, Luna.
She's the most terrifying person.
Gerard has honestly, he's been a blessing in terms of allowing me to make the character all I thought it could be.
He's awesome. Bro, Timmy.
We see on Skeletor, you know, scarification.
My buddy.
Yeah, he was
the tattoos that I wanted.
He's such a sweet guy. You would think he would be this crazy character. He's really sweet.
You see me, NFFA? He's just evil for evil's sake.
Then there's me, the comic relief.
Dolores.
Better. Because I on myself a little bit when I was on my way home. I thought I'm bouncing in the purge too.
Like, I'm bloody. Like, there's murders happening. And how do I do this? How do I make the moments lighter? The director, he gave me freedom to help develop her and to make her fully Dolores. And they like, oh man. Don't ask me how I know.
The Purge. That's real. You see that? We watched that at the barbershop. If you come get haircuts, we turn that on at the barbershop.
I keep that hot dude from Insecure.
Yes.
How was that? What was that experience like?
He was amazing, and he was always working out, like in between shots and scenes. He was just
so fit.
He had no shirt on the entire time. He's doing push-ups and pull-ups on the door, and he's like, yeah, he was really hot.
Sorry.
In the sweet. That's what I kept calling him. I said he's our new Blade. He's the new Blade.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, it was great though.
Yeah, that was a dope movie, man. It's so good to see people that you know and that you work with in the industry, and it just gives you that like, hey, we can do this. You know,
of course,
it's good inspiration.
Yeah, now I feel like we're really living in the purge these days.
We close.
Scary.
Life imitating art.
Yeah, yeah.
We are close.
Are you a stand-up also?
I am, yeah. I haven't done it in forever at this point. I feel so removed. But yeah. I started when I was 18. I started out in acting. Also, I went to LaGuardia for acting.
Oh, nice.
And I graduated and I took my classes at the comic strip.
Nice.
And the rest is history.
Okay, okay.
Comedy.
He's worth all of it.
Comedy history.
He gives me plenty of material.
So Carabano.
Yep.
HBO Latino. Tell me about that experience, man. How did that happen? And how do you feel about that? You know?
Awesome.
It came out actually. It came out really good, and it's very cool that it's on their regular HBO section in comedy.
Right.
So that's like, oh shit! Like people in like Sweden might see this, but yeah, it was overall it was very good. Very, you know, I feel like it's even Tino, he helped me with my set. You know, I felt like I've been preparing for a while,
That's
and I'm
awesome.
not really camera shy. So thankfully, I was like, I don't even know, bro. I can't believe it even happened, and I'm just very grateful.
That's so dope. You're my guy, my Mark. You're my Mark.
Yeah, Mark. Mark's cool. Mark was very cool. He was always nice. He was never like, you know, he was humble. Like, it was just it was crazy. They treated us well out there. Tino came to LA.
Oh, it's nice. LA. That's what's up.
Right?
I miss LA.
I love LA too.
I went to LA right before.
I missed it. Yeah,
I was-
you went last, Kenny.
Stop.
I was there for 10 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
How'd you guys like it?
I love LA.
I loved it. I used to live there a little more than 10 years ago. I lived out there for a while in North Hollywood. I loved it. I wasn't one of those New Yorkers that hated LA.
That's where I stayed, in North Hollywood.
Yeah. North Hollywood. It's on Lancashire. I used to live off of Lancashire.
Oh, yeah. I was right around on Lauren Bacall or whatever.
Okay. And it was a comedy club. Aha.
Yeah, haha.
I like that place. They're run by they remind me of my family. They're like all family that own it. They run it. They're Latino and they're like real sweet people.
Yep. Very nice. I remember them. They're still there. Hopefully they'll understand what's going on, but they've been there the entire time. Yeah.
Their son does stand up now too. He's a cool kid. He's funny.
Wow. He's been watching. He's been learning. Watching and learning,
Exactly. Chilling in the back, stealing jokes. Nah.
So Alex, what made you get into stand-up?
Building a set.
Oh man, stand up. I was out of a bad relationship, and then I had done this YouTube video where I was doing this thug, pothead, Latino kitchen, stoner, and people like, yo, that's funny. You should bring it to the stage. But then I didn't have the balls to bring the character. But then I went to, like everybody, I drank 8 Heinekens, went to an open mic, bombed, but caught a little chuckle that keeps you oh, I can do this.
That's all you need. That's all you need. Little chuckle.
I had 5 pages on a stapler of my material that I didn't realize that's first of all, it's all garbage, but that would take an hour. Number 2, you know what I mean? I didn't know what I was doing.
Started.
But I'm really glad I did it. And more recently, in the past couple of years, I really started falling in love with it. Oh shit, this is pretty fucking dope.
Yeah.
And you're also an entrepreneur. How's the V Spot?
Well, St. Mark's is still closed down, but we've been hustling like little Colombian fucking tofu mafia, and we are getting that. we're getting.
That sounds gangsta.
Yeah, we're gonna get back open on St. Mark's, but thankfully Brooklyn, we've been open the whole time. We've been doing takeout and delivery. I'm there all the time now in the Brooklyn one, and we work with fucking Billie Eilish's mom. She has an organization that we.
Her parents are hippies. They're hippies. They were homeschooled. Her and her brother, they're hippie parents.
Wow. And she got us a little exposure, so that helps.
That's dope.
So we're here.
That's nice.
So that HBO Latino, we got a little clip from that. Let's check that out.
I don't want to see it.
I know. I hate seeing me too, but he snuck up on us.
Myself.
My voice is the worst.
Coming right up.
It's pretty cool how you do this, by the way.
Yeah, very nice.
Oh, behind the scenes. I'm excited. This is cool. I feel like a lot of people ask me, what's it like? Honestly, it's just I've done a lot of bad shows, and I'm like, finally, I'm just doing a good show where people pay tickets. They're excited to see comedy. They're on my side. It's not in the back of a bar, and people make me laugh, asshole. You don't know what I'm going through. My cousin Fabian just got out of jail. Ladies, he's that dude that wants to walk you home. Yo, Ma is dangerous. I'm like, Fabian, you are the reason it's dangerous. So stupid. Our restaurant, we built a little space in the back, so now we have our own little sort of part-time comedy club. That's my life. I'm in the restaurant, slanging the vegan plates, helping people, and then I run to the back room, jump on the show back there, do a quick 10-20 minute set. It's pretty cool because it's all is with women, like, let's be honest, there's only two heights you guys really register, right? There's has a chance and doesn't have a chance. There's no girl bragging about my height, like, oh my God, Rebecca, I met this guy, he was 5'8 3/4.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Proud of us.
Yeah.
We're doing it.
How exciting.
You know, I know you. That's all I gotta say. I know you.
So that's
came out
aired
nice.
already.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. So now, if somebody has HBO, they just go to HBO Go or HBO Max, and it's just like anything. You go to comedy. Yeah, you go to the comedy section, you'll see.
Shit.
Nice.
I got a chance to
It
watch
came
you
out like
hone that.
obviously it's a. Huh?
Has anyone
I got a
recognized
chance
you?
to watch you hone that, so I know that it was. I know it was on point.
It came out great, thankfully. I mean, LA crowds are different, but we were still able to like crack them, you know.
That's awesome.
But yeah, thank you. It was fun. I mean, building up to it was probably more fun though than the real experience, because you know how it is. We all know as comics, once you finally like build a bit and you're like, oh shit, it's working. That's such a nice feeling.
How long is the set?
Yep.
I filmed about 15 minutes, maybe 18, but I believe mine was cut down to 12.
That's not bad. That's not
so
bad.
It's like I'm putting out a lot of material, but there's also a lot of shit I have that they didn't take advantage of, which I'm very grateful for, because I could hopefully get another gig and
use that.
That's for that.
Make them want more. Make them want more. Because we only had, I think we had 7 minutes on Def Jam. We did 10 or 12, but everybody got 7 or less. So they cut it. They chopped everything up. Yeah.
Who was on the show when you went on the Def Jam?
Oh, you know, this is really bad. Okay. Joe Torre hosted. And that was like the first night that Martin Lawrence wasn't hosting. And I was a Martin Lawrence fiend. So I didn't know it. So I didn't know until I walked out on stage that it wasn't Martin. And I was not. This is crazy because every time I see Joe Torre, he says the same thing to me. He's like, "Mugga, remember you ignored me on Def Jam?" I was shocked that he wasn't Martin. So I just walked past him and picked up the mic like, what?
That's funny.
I apologize every time I see him. I was like, it wasn't personal. You just weren't Martin. And Lil Duval was on my show. Lil Duval, and I can't remember who else. I think DL wasn't hosting it. DL was around because we did New York and then we did LA. My LA they never aired, but New York we did, and everybody was just on the scene. Bernie, it was Cedric. Cedric was on my show.
Oh wow!
Yes. And Cedric he hooked up with my mother as friends because my mother wanted to find a cigarette. He doesn't smoke. And he went and found my mother a cigarette. And that's all her story. Cedric found me a cigarette one night. He went knocking on people's doors. You got a cigarette? Mother, we need a cigarette. That was cute. But Cedric was on my show.
Yeah. That's tight.
We had a little bit of a tour for a while, so that was cool.
Okay.
Hi, Camille.
The whole team is here. It's the whole team.
Hi, Camille.
Sorry.
We had Mugga. We've had our clips with Mugga and Alex Carabano. This is like
having a good old time
right now. You know,
we missed you, Camille. We've been waiting for you. Happy quarantine.
Oh, I missed you. Happy quarantine.
Now that I've realized how to get on. Yes.
Well, now that she's here, we might as well start recreation with Camille Theobald coming up right here.
Hey.
Check this out.
That worked when it happened. I was in my own. I was on one. It was a regular day working in the park when this irate woman started yelling at me about the playground being closed. That I was feeding into a fake outrage. Ma'am, the playground is closed because of COVID-19. I cannot let you in.
You're not going to stop me from enjoying my time in the park.
The mayor?
Oh, I'll get you fired.
Luckily, I recorded everything.
She came out of nowhere and started accusing me of following her. I have never seen this woman. And then she asked to speak to my boss.
I need to speak to your supervisor.
On the sidewalk. I'm not even at work.
I don't care where you are.
You bet I remember that crazy lady.
Oh shit!
I heard her loud knocking at my door, and by the time I answered, she was already calling 911.
Yes.
I asked her, "What are you doing?" And she said,
I know what you're doing in there. Hello? Yeah, there is an African American woman working at me.
I wasn't even moving. Thankfully, I got the whole thing on camera.
If you see a Karen.
If you see a Karen.
If you see a Karen.
Record a Karen.
Record a Karen.
Record Karen.
Funny. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
She's a great Karen.
Yeah.
Karen on steroids.
For some reason, I
I'll
couldn't
drink to that.
hear
I'll
anyone.
drink to that.
That was great. That was great.
Thanks for spelling it.
We didn't even do our toast like we usually do. So without further ado, grab a glass of something.
Been toasting all night.
I'm on my keto, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, I got a spirulina
Grab
drink.
water.
Me and
To
Tino are
another
drinking
good,
water.
to another good.
Of course, you, Alex.
Yeah.
All right.
What do you have, Tino? Tino, what do you have? A glass, an empty glass. Get some water. You don't need water?
Tino got some air.
I don't know why I
Yeah,
can't
air.
hear anyone.
Uh-oh.
I'm trying to lose weight.
We can hear you, Camille. That was funny. That was funny. I love those.
Yeah, she's a good Karen.
Yeah, I like that.
She defended us
She's
on.
a good, you
you
say
hear me
she's a
good,
good
guys?
Karen?
She plays a good Karen. She channels.
We'll even come back.
I tell you, she's Karen on steroids. That was over the top. That was great, Karen. She went to the woman's house though. In there.
I love. Can I speak to your manager? She's like, I'm not even at work.
That was hilarious. I'm not at work. I'm on the sidewalk.
No, you guys got to hear this. So Chablis, every week you give us your fans only episode. What happened this week?
Let me close the door.
It's gonna be good.
Not
y'all.
everybody knows. Nothing. A customer revealed to me that he was bisexual, which I didn't know. He was like, "Yeah." He was like, "What's the guy look like?" I was like, "Oh, that's okay." It's the first time I got that question. So we just went into his little bi fantasy for a little bit. So that was cool. It was an eye opener. And he still hasn't bought the video, so I feel like I wasted my conversation.
You always have the best stories.
Oh, thank you. I was supposed to catch some.
Camille, you
doctors
should get a
this week,
fans
didn't
only
happen.
page too. You can get some good stories.
You could do a Karen page.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll do
Karen page.
I'll do Karen.
Yes.
You probably
That
got
would
a
be
Woody.
great. That would be great.
I would love that.
You'd be the
I think
the
they'd like
first
the comedy
lovable
too.
Karen. You'd
You
be
can
our
write that
lovable
down.
Karen.
Write that down.
Lovable Karen.
All right, I'm writing that down. I'll get an OnlyFans. I'm taking requests. Whatever you want to see a Karen do, I'll do it.
That's it. It's nice though because you keep it light and still funny because everything is so heavy now. You know what I mean? Like everything is a fight. So to see it and to be able to laugh at it lightheartedly, that's a good skill. And I appreciate it. It was funny. That was funny.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, we I don't know what we're gonna do after this pandemic. Is if people are gonna be even more hype or more like
I hope not.
PC or what's going on? What you think?
I don't know. I think people are crazy right now because they've been stuck inside for so long, and there's all these like limitations to what we can do. So, and people really do not like to be told what to do, and so I think they're going crazy. And once things kind of loosen up a little bit more, I think people will get back to their regular programming.
I think people will be overly nice at first because we're going to be so grateful to be out. Like everybody's in there, hi, oh yeah, hi, oh what's the matter? Yes, I'm not Karen, hi.
Mhm.
And then it's gonna
Right.
slowly, surely go back to hopefully not the way it was, to a better sense of normal, hopefully. Because we're all going through a lot now. This is a lot.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because I mean, even Karens know what it means when they're called one. Like there was the one lady, the guy came and was like, "Karen, why'd you flip me off?" And she's like, "I'm not a Karen."
It was CBS Sunday morning. They did a piece on CBS Sunday morning. They did a whole Karen story last Sunday. They explained it. And they were like, well, please be sensitive because every Karen is not a Karen. We need to make sure we're calling the right people Karen. I was like, okay, Karen made it to CBS. Karen made it to CBS.
Complaining about that is the most Karen thing you can do.
Ever.
That's funny. That's funny. That's what my sister said. My sister's like, she's being a Karen telling the story.
Exactly.
The story.
I feel like they're gonna be like, he called me the K word.
Exactly. The K word.
They need an app. They need an app that like
they need an app.
That's like or a Karen alert, like the Amber Alert, and everybody's phone goes off. And
that would be a great skit. That would be a great skit to tell you where, like they tell you where parking spots are. They can tell you where Karens are, like on this. Don't go there.
Like the Citizen app. The Citizen app tells you like
right
whenever there's a crime or something like or a fire, and this one is like it just tells you when a Karen is having a tantrum.
Yes, stay away. Don't go there. Don't go down that block.
No, not that park. The other part.
It's a Karen in progress. Karen.
Yeah, exactly.
Funny.
It's a Lady Gaga concert. It's nothing but Karens.
No, don't. Lady Gaga, I love Lady Gaga. No Karen.
Don't be a Karen.
Lady Gaga's cool. Karens would be at a Celine Dion concert.
Exactly. Celine Dion, Madonna.
And I like Celine, but she would attract a lot of Karens, I think.
Big time. Especially with her weird Trump supporting out of nowhere. I was like, well, you're Canadian. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Let me ask you guys this. With all of this stuff that's going on, is Trump going to be y'all's president again? Because I'm sorry.
He's like getting sad. He's like, oh, people don't like me. I'm not going to run anymore.
We hope not.
Exactly.
Look, his homeboy Putin just got voted in till 2036 when he's 83. He's going to be the president forever. So whatever Trump needs, I'm sure he'll get in November from Russia again.
Wow.
Yeah, 2000. I was like, what?
Trump is going to win by a landslide.
Yeah.
Who's going to go against him?
I can't say what I really want to say. But,
who's going to go against him?
Well, it's basically old dude against old dude. Which old dude do you want to hang out with? It's like my mom's dad versus my dad's dad. Like, which is slightly less racist?
Yeah.
I'll go with that one.
They're both
the lesser of two evils, not so evil. But it's interesting because my sister and I had a theory over the weekend. Well, yesterday. She came to me and she was like, you know what? I figured out what they're going to do. The Republican Party, I believe, wants to reclaim their power. Trump has been running amok. They don't all agree with him. He's gone too far. I think they're going to try and push him out and put Mitt Romney in as the runner to Joe Biden. They're going to figure out a way over the next few months to make Donald Trump really say, I'm done here, and push Mitt Romney. So Mitt Romney's palatable, at least, and we'll accept him over Trump to run against Biden. And we might have a problem. That's a theory. It could be all wrong. But
this is going in deep.
I can't vote for a president named Mitt.
Hey, Mitt Romney marched in the Black Lives Matter. He was marching.
That's good. Yes.
What?
He did.
Everybody is marching at Black Lives Matter now. Black Lives been mattering for the
not all Republicans. Not all
Republicans. His father was down with civil rights activism. People didn't know that. I didn't realize that either. Mitt Romney, he's conservative, but his father was for civil rights back in his time. So the Mormons, the Mexican Mormons. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's a Mormon?
Yeah, I think there was a sect of American Mormons in Mexico, and they were there. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, because back in the day, in like the 1800s, when Utah first became a part of the United States, the United States was like, y'all can't practice polygamy anymore.
Right. Right.
Now that you're a part of us, you can't do that. So then a bunch of Mormons fled to Mexico and Canada, and then everyone else who stayed had to like stop doing polygamy.
Yeah.
Or hide it.
Unless you're Warren Jeffs and his crew.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do they do polygamy still?
Of course they do.
Only the extremists.
The extremists, and they hide usually on compounds. Like Warren Jeffs and his family, they had, remember a few years back, they raided the compounds and tried to get the children out. They said they were abusing the children, and they arrested him. But several of them had like 12 and 13-year-old wives. Yeah.
Weren't they in like Colorado?
How do you guys know this?
Yeah. Yes.
How do you guys know all this?
Yeah. Utah is really like
Mormon.
Utah's very strict about it because they hate that they're like associated with it. You know?
Yeah. I'm into Mormon stuff. I used to watch Breaking Amish when the Amish women ran away and tried to get out of the cult. I love that show too. I like women breaking out of stuff. Yeah. You never watched Breaking Amish, Camille?
I've never seen that. I should watch it.
Oh, it's good stuff. Yes. It's really, really good.
I feel like me and you we should have our own show.
I'm feeling that. Call me later. 718.
Yes.
I'm writing shit down. I'm learning a lot today, more than I learned in school.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Are you driving, Alex?
I'm not driving, but I am in a car.
We can't hear him now.
Is it raining?
It looks like it, yeah. Huh.
Is it raining?
No, it's just dark out.
Okay, it just looks like it's raining.
So you never really quarantined then, huh, Alex?
I mean, not much.
Oh no, we can't hear him.
Can you hear me right now?
Yeah.
I didn't quarantine that. Well, honestly, between with the restaurant, I was running around the restaurant a lot. I hung out in the restaurant a lot, so that was my like quarantine spot. Because my apartment was the worst. I have roommates. Let's not even talk about it.
Oh
I own a restaurant, but I have roommates. But anyway, so I told at the restaurant
American
a lot.
story.
Yeah, exactly. And HBO Latino, but
hello.
Right, but I'm always on my bike running around, but I feel healthy. I think I'm not too worried.
Okay, vegan. Like, I feel healthy. I don't impact my colon with red meat. I feel good.
Yeah. I think it's also I think mental health. I think it has to do a little bit also with mental health. Like I feel like the people who are breaking down are the ones that are fucking, ended up in the hospital.
Yeah, it's really scary because a lot of people are losing their grip, and a lot more people are going to lose their sanity just from being in. I believe in New York, we're going to get forced back inside after this weekend.
That's going to be the worst.
I think we might have to go back in because people are coming here. We're not allowed to go to Europe. People are sneaking in, and lots of people are just not wearing masks because whatever. But it's not a good look.
Yeah, that's scary because obviously we all go through our own little depression with that, and now
of course.
Again. It's like getting back with your ex. Oh, they changed, and it's the same shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Quarantine.
And I'm the ex, by the way. But yeah.
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 Life is gonna be very, very different on the other side of this. When I think about surviving it, I think we're all pretty strong. We're New Yorkers. We know how to survive and what to do. But I'm really anxious about what awaits us on the other side. The actual new normal, like next year sometime.
Yeah.
What is it going to be? And it's scary in terms of jobs, in terms of arts. We're all performers. Like you got the restaurant, thank God, but both of my jobs require a bunch of people in a room at the same time. And I can't do either. So we're in these little Brady Bunch squares, and indefinitely.
Right.
Yeah.
And same with comedy, like people doing shows in parking lots, they're fucking going on like baseball fields, whatever they could do outdoors.
The Brady Bunch.
It's crazy.
I have a backyard show next week for 10 people in Brooklyn. A backyard 10 people show, and I feel
That's
bad.
dope.
I've been tested, and they're gonna do the take the temperatures and everything, and it is only outside, but I still feel like I'm nervous. Like I don't really want to do
I
it.
would be nervous. That
Yeah,
mic
me
is
too.
scary.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait. I'm too old. I'm gonna wait.
I
hear you. I hear you. I may perform with the mask on.
If I gotta have a mask on to perform, I ain't performing.
I know. See, some people with different tastes would say, I only perform in a mask, but that's another line of work.
That's true.
Dang.
I wear masks.
Cost a little more. Fans only.
Why, you could just get like a bubble to go around your head. That way you're not wearing a mask.
We need headgear.
One of my boys was cutting today. He had a face shield on around his head.
Yeah.
A face shield.
There you go.
I'm surprised you guys didn't have them. Because you can see through them. You had the mask, but I'm surprised you didn't have the face shield. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, just a mask and gloves.
And you guys are staggering people a little bit at a time. So you're not like, you don't have a crowd.
No.
It's just all scary. I never thought in my life that I would see anything like this. And it's not just the virus. It's like everything. Everything's happening at once, and it's overwhelming to the senses. And then I feel badly. Thank God I don't have children, but I feel really bad for the kids, all of them, because at this point, they're just like, what's happening? Their school. Like, why am I here? For months and months and months. It's a lot. It's a lot. And they don't understand. Yeah. I feel bad for the baby. He said, I don't understand.
I mean, because we don't know. Like you said, how long do we got to wear masks? When can we eat in a restaurant and feel comfortable?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm certainly tired of cooking.
As a restaurant, guy, like I gotta admit, the quarantine is kind of cool because we don't deal with dine-in customers, and because they're annoying, so we don't have to deal with like that. So we're just handing out, like we just pack the bag and send it off like it's a transaction, like an ATM.
Oh, that's
like,
cool.
Here, give me your money, get out of here. I kind of like that. Like, what are they gonna? They can't complain. I've had some really shitty customers, so I'm like,
Wow.
like kind of.
Because they don't eat meat. They have bad attitudes. They don't have meat in their Angry vegans. Ooh. All you need.
They're anemic. They have B12 deficiency.
I don't even think it's a vegan thing. I think it's a hunger thing. People who are hungry are just shitty people.
Well, they usually have low blood sugar. It's a blood sugar thing. It makes you agitated.
Yeah. Like, my friend's like, I have a friend, he's like a heart surgeon, and he's bragging. I'm like, dude, yeah, but was the guy hungry? Like, you got to see what I'm dealing with. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot harder, trust me.
But do you get material from customers? Like, do you miss the interaction in terms of things that might spark a joke at work?
Yeah, well, when I started comedy, to be honest, I was kind of quiet about the restaurant. And then now the past couple of years, and even like Kenny's seen it, I talk about it a lot. And it's one of those things where I need when I'm doing like a longer set, but I've built up, in my opinion, like a good, strong 10 to 15 universal things just about the restaurant, vegan shit, customer service, like my family with the vegan, Colombian. And and then thankfully it comes off, it's like another comic didn't do that. So it hits, it stays with the audience, thankfully. Even if it wasn't like I wasn't like, yo, I was fucking this girl, and it wasn't like the craziest, wildest, funniest humor, but they remember it, and that's what's really
it's important, uniquely your story.
Yeah, and so I do actually.
Yeah.
Oh my God, so many, yeah.
That's great though, to have your own narrative, and it's a unique story.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, HBO Latino, they should sponsor you.
Definitely helps.
They should. That's right.
I know.
Have you said anything to anyone?
No, to be honest, like I'm kind of. This is great, the opportunity to be on TV, but I'm not one of those people like jumping on everything. So I'm kind of like, I got that, and I'm cool with it, and I'm kind of like cool where it is right now. And if something
listen to me, listen to me, listen to the old lady. Listen to me.
Oh,
you don't have time for that. When is it going to be the second time that you're in a room with these people? Seriously, look at where you came from in terms of comedy. I understand what you're saying because I have to force myself to ask people things. But when you're looking at it on the scale of what it is, like Latin comedy, specific, vegan, restaurant owner, New York, Brooklyn, and then HBO. They already called on you for that. If they knew your full story, they definitely would want to propel you somewhere else because it's just not stand-up. I mean, you have a full life story and it's unique. It's unique.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you got somebody here at HBO, you need to put something else in it. I'm just saying that because I've wasted a lot of time and I've been shy and I didn't say things and it didn't get me anywhere. So
that makes sense.
Knock it off. Knock it off.
I'm very happy with, I'm kind of like, I don't know. I like it, but I know what you mean. Like, of course, there could be something.
Yeah, just
bigger,
build a relationship. You don't have to ask for anything per se, but let people know that you're doing other things. This is part of my life too. Conversation. This is what I do. It can't hurt. It can't hurt.
True.
Alex got a new manager.
I know. I didn't even have. I never
managed me because I haven't been doing shit.
I haven't had an old manager, but maybe if I can get it. Yeah.
Alex got a manager.
Yeah, exactly.
They're overrated. Some managers are overrated. You'd be surprised how much
I
you
agree.
can do
Some
for
don't
you.
even send you out. I'm like, what was the point of that relationship?
Yeah. I would say that as a joke, but I happen to find a great manager. I got a great manager now. My manager is so great that I don't need an agent, and I'm grateful for him because he used to work for agents, so he has those connections and relationships. So I don't need both because that's just one more person to give commission to.
Yeah,
if
that's
agent,
good.
you know what I mean?
You do get represented by people who never send you on gigs, and it's like, well, I'd send you on gigs if you got stuff, and it's like, you gotta send me on something for me to get it. It's like a cyclical weird thing.
Exactly. Exactly. It's the chicken or the egg. What do we do first?
Dropped by my manager like a hot potato.
It's a lot. And you have to get it's a lot of luck involved. I hate to say that, but it's a lot of luck involved because I did a seminar that I had to pay for to meet my agent, my manager.
Oh, and you actually got one. I feel like sometimes
I actually got one.
Legitimate. They're not even looking to fill their roster. They're just doing it for, playing on people's dreams. So that's actually cool that you got a manager from that.
And imagine how much time it took me, because I'm not telling you guys how old I am, but I've been at this since I was a teenager, and it was a lot of fake people and fake managers.
Wow.
People took money for headshots time and time again. But I got lucky with that one, so you can get lucky.
Went to one of those seminars as a kid, and hi, pay me $1,000 after the seminar.
Yeah. Then you go to your parents, don't ask for the money, please.
Anywhere here is good.
It's terrible.
So what would you say is the best way to try to choose a manager?
Guys, I have.
What's he saying?
Okay. Well, you look at their roster. I feel like also. Who are they representing?
Yeah.
Are they legit? Are they people who get a lot of work that maybe you recognize? And then people who don't have money up front. They can't ask you for money up front for some
Right.
They'll try to refer you to their buddy who's a photographer for your headshot.
Yeah. You shouldn't be paying for anything outside of the headshot now.
No, they want you to pay for their classes. Tell you how to present yourself I did one-on-one for a while, and that place I felt like
I've been there before.
They just want to take your money. I don't think they're even looking for anyone to add to their roster. They have people who come in once a month, twice a month, meet new actors. They all pay for a class for half an hour, and they made their money and leave.
I always felt that way about one-on-one because I never heard of anybody getting anything out of it. They were always going to the seminar at one-on-one. I was like, anybody getting anything? But we had, they have, they hold auditions there from time to time. But outside of that, I was working with, I don't know if you guys know Darlene Violet.
Yeah, comedian.
Darlene was doing them. She was doing the seminar. So that's how I met my manager. Again, it was $35, 8 minutes. She had agents, managers, casting directors. You pick and choose. And again, some people got lucky. That's all I can say. But one-on-one, I never done.
Yeah.
That's the Tesla Model 3.
Yeah.
Guys, my phone is about to die.
Oh no!
Now I don't know. I don't know where we go from here. You know what I mean? Like, where do we go from here for real as actors and actresses and comedians on the other side of this? because we can't work in masks.
We have to create our own stuff.
We gotta.
Yeah.
Well, it's
I'm
gonna start.
auditioning for something from my house.
It's gonna start
Yeah,
underground. It's gonna start underground, but
It is. Whatever it is.
Yeah, it's gonna start underground, but we gotta be safe.
Right.
Yep.
You know,
I'm just worried about the microphones. Like, if we get back, even if you
everybody gotta
have
have their mic.
Are you using the mic? Or are you just gonna speak openly? Like,
yesterday,
you gotta bring your own mic.
Yeah.
Dr. Fauci was using a mic the other day, and he had like a little cloth over it. So I don't know. He just put it on when he started talking. So we're gonna have to carry our own cover.
The microphone condom.
Okay.
Like
disinfectant
before quarantine started, I did a spot at Fat Black, and they actually gave every comic their own mic, and each mic had a little bonnet on it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's all you gotta
We're gonna get mic bonnets.
Mic bonnets and our own mics.
That's adorable.
That's it.
Double whammy.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. I'm
It's
excited.
hard
I
to
think
do
people
this
will
without
continue
being
doing the
intimate
outdoor.
because this is cool, but we all know why we do what we do, and it's not to be in a little square in a computer. There's something special about wanting to do this with intimate people. Yeah. It's hard. It's hard.
I'm
I've always been called a square anyway, so.
Oh.
Because you're in a rectangle.
Okay, here we go.
Here's
This is a perfect time for Tino to give us his puns of the week. Tino, it's on you. This is Tino
Hey guys, I want to apologize. I just heard like 15% of the show. I had to find a sweet spot where I got reception, and I just got it. You guys sounded like you were having a great time. So thank you for holding down the show. Now let me see if I can keep it going. All right. Yeah. Oh, you guys were talking about commercials and stuff, having managers. Well, I actually did a commercial for Visine. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm wondering when it drops.
Oh.
Thank you. Yeah, man. I'm a criminal though, man. I was in court for robbing a salad bar. Yeah. But the charges were tossed.
Tossed him out.
Yeah.
He's funny. I like him.
Yeah. Sorry about the accent. I said toast. Sorry. Sometimes the phones messed up. Yeah. But right now I'm working for a company that, for a city company that cuts trees. Yeah. I'm branch manager.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
A Karen's dream.
Yeah.
You said a Karen's dream. Are you working in Central Park?
I should be getting around there. I should get around there soon. All right.
My goodness.
All right, ladies. I always confess to women that I'm not hung. Yeah. I show them little by little.
Are you saying you're a grower? He's a grower.
Yeah.
All
right. I'll have one for that next week, guys. I'll have one for that one. All right. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you're giving us blue balls.
Hey, I've had them for 4.5 months.
Camille, we get blue lips.
Blue lips. I am learning so much on this show. So
awful. Oh my goodness. This is great. So that we can't go outside. We'd have a great show, guys. We can go outside.
Yeah.
Show people.
Well, let me finish on today's. Today's pun. Police arrested me on my birthday. Yeah. I was taken by surprise. Thank you very much, Kenny. Thank you, guys. That is the pun
That was tight.
The punishments for the week. Thank you so much, Mugga. Thank you,
That was
Mugga.
Good. That was good. I love it. That was good.
Just give me a
Punisher. It's a pandemic.
A pandemic, right?
Yeah, stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that tune book, the pandemic edition.
All
That's
right.
nice. That's nice.
Before we get out of here, I want all you guys to tell the people where they can follow you at, so we can keep these people circulating and we can keep this network growing. Go ahead. Let's start with you, Mugga.
You can follow me at Stop and Shop because that's the only place I can go in public now. I go to. I hate that that's the only. Is that the only place we can go to buy groceries? No, you can follow me on Instagram at Just Mugga and on Facebook at Mugga Phoenix. And yeah, I'll be around. You catch me in the barbershop in a lineup from Kenny every month or so.
Yes, indeed. You know it.
And we're all New Yorkers, right? Everybody's here, right?
Yeah.
Camille,
I'd like to keep in touch with you guys.
Yeah,
if I can.
add you on the Instagram.
Definitely.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Camille Theobald, what's up?
Nice.
Where can we find you?
Yes, you can find me on Instagram, Camille Comedy, on TikTok, Camille Comedy 2, and Twitter, Camel Theo, CAMLTHEO, Camel Toe.
Oh,
yes, Camel Toe.
Oh.
Wow.
That's perfect. Camel Toe Karen.
Yep. I love that. That's a new
Tino?
character.
CTK. That's CTK. Camel Toe Karen.
I'm Camel Toe. I'm Pandemoniums on Instagram. Yeah, and hashtag Tino Romero on Facebook. Please follow me. I need the friends. Thank you very much, Kenny.
Follow everybody.
I'm on Instagram at Not Too Shabby, NOT the number 2, and then Shabby with 3 Y's because the first Y and the 2 Y's was taken.
Okay.
Oh.
Not that I'm trying to be extra fancy.
Thank you for saying that. It sounded so sad.
I know. I was like,
I want to thank all y'all. I want to thank all you guys for showing up.
Kenny.
Thank you so much.
You can follow me at The Average Black Man on Instagram, Kenny Warren on Facebook, and average_black man on Twitter. And I'm never on there. I just wanted to say that too. I see y'all next week. We'll be back and we killing them, y'all. Y'all be safe.
Yeah, love y'all. Peace.
Love you.
Thanks, y'all.
Happy 4th of July. Bye.
Happy 4th of July. Have a good week. Be safe, everybody.